Aloha, everybody.
Okay, let's just right into it. Oh, how you doing? Okay, bye. Okay, I want to learn about that.
I want to learn. Well, first of all, we want to thank Lahaina Hemp Company for showing up. Mahalo, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And we got Ashley.
Aloha.
We got Stephanie.
Aloha.
Brother Kimo over there, behind on the stool. And my brother B. Thank you for picking me up this morning.
I love you, man.
Yeah, Brian. You came to my house to pick me up
At 7 o'clock.
Which
No,
no,
it's 6:30.
I don't know, man. You came way too
I wake
early.
up at 4 o'clock every morning, man, just to
I don't think you
align my body to pick you up.
I don't
man.
think you
You were
sleep.
excited to see us.
Yeah,
today?
I don't think you sleep. Do you
No, I
sleep?
do sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a deep sleep.
Okay, but isn't that one of the things that what you guys have here in
Oh, it's a
front of
wonderful
us?
side effect of,
Yeah.
of the CBD.
Could you guys explain how Lahaina Hemp Company got started?
Well, Lahaina Hemp Company got started was because I was on Kaiser and they had me on 6 oxys and 6 Valium a day. I used to have a degenerative disc in my neck and my back. And we even got to the point where they wanted to do surgery and do fusion and all that stuff, and it just kept getting worse. And I went to the doctor and I said, I'm still in pain. What do I do? And they said, take more. And that was the last straw for me. So I did some research, tried to figure out what was another alternative. And then first it was, Pakalolo. So I started smoking a little Pakalolo. I got my card and all that. And then you just can't be fuzzy all the time. And then I started going, wait a second, what's the real medicine here? And the real medicine is the CBD. And the CBD that's in the plant is an inflammation buster.
So where are you at right now with your health? I mean, with what's
I
happening?
used to take. I was on 5 pharmaceuticals daily. 6 oxy, 6 Valium, high blood pressure, my asthma pill. What else was there? Heartburn medicine. I was on everything, and it was all because I had so much inflammation in my body. Everything was just choked off. Nothing can breathe. Nothing can get any time to actually heal. I wasn't sleeping. I was maybe sleeping 2-3 hours.
And he snored like you would not believe.
So with people with sleep apnea,
Yes.
no matter what size they are, does this stuff helps?
It can help tremendously because, like I said, it's an inflammation buster, and most sleep apnea and snoring is caused by swelling in your throat and your sinuses.
Right.
And when I don't take my CBD, I snore. I get woken up in the middle of the night asking if I took my CBD. And then I get up and take it at that time.
Right.
But yes, I don't miss it because I don't miss any doses. I take it every day like a vitamin.
Right.
Wow.
And 85% of all disease is associated with inflammation. And people don't really realize that
Right.
a lot of issues that they have can be treated with eating the proper food, but also giving the body what the body needs.
Right.
And I always describe having CBD into the system is that we already have this natural occurring system, this ecocannabinoid system that's going on in our bodies, like our digestive system, our nervous system. You just don't really hear about it. It's all the other regular circulatory systems that we have. So when you add CBD to your diet as a supplement,
Right.
what you're doing is, I always use the analogy of a dry sponge. You know, when you add water to it, it automatically puffs up
Right.
and it breathes. That's what I look at the cells, because when you actually take it, you start noticing a difference. 6 years ago, I got a new knee. I had a whole ACL, meniscus, and everything like that. I used to be a runner and I tore it. And so I had surgery, and I still would get up every morning and limp. And it was not good. It starts your day off wrong whenever you start your day off in pain, and when it would rain or anything like that, I was in a worse mood because I was hurting. And so when we got introduced and Kimo did his research and we actually got the oil itself and we started taking capsules ourselves, within a week and a half, I stopped limping.
Wow.
And I'd been limping for a decade. And
So
then
it is a miracle drug.
it
Yeah.
really is. It really is. It's just a supplement that your body already needs. So you're giving your body what it needs. It's like people who have headaches and then all of a sudden they realize they're dehydrated.
Right.
And then like, wow, I feel great. Well, this is the same concept in my mind.
So is it safe to say, or is it bad to say that, with medicine now and comparing to the CBD oil, like the FDA, it's like science versus natural medicine. This is like an alternative medicine.
In a sense,
Yeah.
yes. But the thing is that the hemp plant's been around for tens of thousands of years. I
Yeah.
mean, the natives have had it, and everybody has had it. It's just that it evolved into something else.
But like
and then-
doctors must kind of look at, oh man, look, you got healed by this, and you don't have to go see
Scared.
exactly.
It truly, no,
Yeah,
it truly
it's
is.
like-
It's misinformation. and
Yeah.
it's-
Lack of
it's
information.
a
Yeah,
lack
lack
of
of
it's a lack of
information.
It's about money.
It's about money. Big
That's why you
farm-
guys got green on, right?
Big
Yeah.
farm
Yeah.
loves
Alright.
their money.
Yeah, it's all about money.
Let's get down to it.
Let's
It's
go.
about money.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
go.
It really
Do
is.
it.
Okay. Now, so Kimo, explain to us what is Oxy and what is these other medications that you took, and why did you need them in the first place?
Oh, I was diagnosed with a degenerative disc in my neck
Okay.
and in my lower back. And for about 2 years, nobody knew what it was. I just had back pain. And then when we finally got the MRIs and all that stuff, they said, well, you have degenerative disc. And my fingers started to go numb. So I have numbness in here. And
Just
it's
your finger.
it's a nerve that's connected to the C7 that's in my neck that's getting pinched because the bones are squeezing down on each other.
Wow.
So that's why the doctors wanted to go in and actually fuse it so it wouldn't squeeze down on it.
Okay.
And at that time, being on all those the pharmaceuticals, you're just not healthy. You're not drinking water. You're not hydrated. There's something in that medication that cuts off at 3 hours and 45 minutes. So you have to take another one on the 4th hour. I mean, it's
So anytime you fuse to this, I mean, a couple of my friends they had to fuse their back. It's so bad.
I
mean,
didn't want to do that.
I'm
I
so
didn't wanna do
against that.
So that's why I did the research.
Yeah,
and I
right.
found the research
Yeah.
was CBD oil.
Right.
And then I started purchasing CBD oil from different companies when it first started coming out, and I was getting ripped off left and right.
Wow.
They were just at the beginning of the industry. They were just putting a little bit of CBD oil in, and then they were sending it out and charging big dollars. And there just was not enough product in there. So after thousands of dollars of spending money on other companies, I decided, you know what, this is just not working. So I did my research, found my CBD oil raw, brought it in here to Maui, and started formulating just for myself.
Wow.
So formulating also experimentation on your own body.
Oh yeah, no, I
The whole
went through
family
the whole
was the
fam-
guinea pig.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a whole family that I can guinea pig on. But
So you were kind of like so how did you go about, because my understanding about OxyContin and stuff, I had some friends who were in really bad shape with like lupus and other some really debilitating diseases. I'm not familiar with degenerative, but I could imagine the pain was incredible.
yes,
And my friend struggling with getting off of it.
Yes, yes.
So that process of kind of weaning yourself off, that not only willpower but physical troubles to
Yeah.
do that. Did your experimentation and your studies with this CBD, did it help the transition?
well, when I made my transition, I was still playing with the Pakalolo side. So
Okay.
I hadn't even gone to the what's the medicine that's actually helping me. So it was more on the Pakalolo side, which I did when I was a kid. In my 20s, I stopped. And then when my kids were born, I stopped. And then now researchers saying, okay, it's okay to smoke Pakalolo again. So I was like, wow, okay, well, I guess I'll get into it. And I'm pretty, and once I put my mind to something, I really go at it. Built a nursery in my garage, tore out a bathroom, put a greenhouse in my backyard, and I grew my own for 10 years.
It's called obsessive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like,
Hey, I'm obsessive. We get along now.
You're gonna do
Right.
it right. You can do it right. Do it
There you
yourself.
go.
Okay, so
you know
Kimo.
what? We got something in common. When you born in July?
Yeah, no, January.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm
I was
born in
supposed to be
July.
born in April. I was 3 months premature. I was born
That's
in
the whole reason why
January.
he had disc problems.
That's why I have all these problems.
He was a preemie.
I'm 3 months premature.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So,
Your personality is, so if you got into like say golf,
I love golf.
then you would be you
You
have
buy
all kind
like,
of golf
like about
clubs,
100,000 putters, 4,000 one wood.
I just
No,
bought
but
it.
it's true,
instead of
though.
golf.
It is true.
Okay, that's awesome.
But I
That's
haven't bought my first set of clubs. I bought when I was 25. So it took me 25 years to buy. Some.
So what is the
She
brand?
lives in
What is the
Boston.
brand you go for?
Oh, I just bought a pair of TaylorMade 790s.
Oh, see, seven. It sounds like a Lamborghini 220.
I know that.
I don't know. Must be like top notch.
golf world, yeah.
No, that's top notch stuff,
It's up
right?
there, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
every year it changes. They come
Yeah.
out with new stuff. You just got to make a decision on when you want it.
Yeah. But as far as your friend with the lupus, I used to have an autoimmune disorder by the name of Crohn's, and my family, it comes from my mom's DNA, and so ever since I was young, I always had immunity issues. And so by being on this, I actually just found out in November that after 29 years of being diagnosed with Crohn's, that my Crohn's is gone.
Wow, congratulations.
And it
Wow.
actually is gone because exactly like what Kimo did, he made the mental effort to get off of the oxys. And it's a mental game. Let's mind over body. And it was the same thing with that. I choose to eat differently, but the CBD really made a difference, and it just changed my whole life.
How about like people with depression?
Oh, I think that it really helps that
And
too.
it's a big thing,
It's
not just in
huge.
Hawaii. I mean, all over the world.
Especially now
Yeah.
in these day and
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
Of course.
So,
Yeah.
how would you answer like for the people who don't know how to jump off something and they're so depressed and they want to try this, they were just going to stick to their oxy or whatever
whatever their
they-
antidepressants are.
or whatever the
right.
doctors say. This
Anxiety medicine is
here's a
correct.
$9 prescription. Go get all what you can.
Well,
It's-
the one thing that I would say is that the fact that what CBD does is it gives your body what your body needs.
Mm-hmm.
So say, for example, like I said about my knee, Ashley might have something with her shoulder, Kimo has something with his neck.
Right.
Everybody's body is different.
Right.
And so your body is going to get from it, and you're not going to OD from it. You're going to go ahead and your body's going to do what it needs. So one of the nice parts about it and the real beneficial aspect of it is the fact that your body will no longer be fighting itself. So therefore, your body doesn't have to be in that depressive state because of that. Now, again, the rest is mind over, doing the steps that you need to do, changing your environment, people you hang out with, what you eat. Food is medicine.
Exactly.
And so all of that goes together. But yes, I've seen people that have been depressed and that have gone on it and they're just like, wow, I just feel so much better.
Do you guys recommend a certain diet to along with you guys' products? Like you have to shop at Whole Foods to do this, or you got to eat a certain vegetable.
No, and we're not
or
health practitioners.
okay.
We're all self-educated of
Right.
what we've done. But I feel that at least in our family, with
Yeah.
the Kirkman family, Ashley is sister by proxy, is that we all pretty much are pescatarians. We eat fish and vegetables and primarily vegetarian diet. We don't really eat meat. None of us really do. You don't really eat meat, do you? Every once in a while.
Very seldom.
Yeah.
Just that time of the month.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
need
And
the
so
iron.
we need that little extra iron. But other
This
than
is
that,
funny.
we don't.
There's one of my friend. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he's like maybe early 60s or something, and he just eats meat like just for the past couple of years. Yeah, carnivore, but he is in tip top shape. I mean, all his numbers is super good. This and this. So I don't know if he's a prodigy or something, but it's
He's a
pretty-
mesomorph. If you study body.
Oh, the body types.
Yeah,
Correct.
body-
Yes,
He's
yes.
a mesomorph, endomorph. He's
minimalist.
I don't know. I know a little bit to get myself in trouble and say something.
Get yourself in trouble. You can edit that
But
out.
his head's at the door and he's like, oh!
yeah, it's like I'm just gonna say like somebody's talking about astrology and I'll go nebula.
It sounds like me.
Sounds like you. Nebula.
Nebula or like baklava.
But let's take a look at what you guys have. I mean, I just pulled up your
Oh, wow. Look at that.
your
Thank
site.
you.
That's why we got a big television there, son.
Well, plus to
Look at
watch
that. It looks
Disney
beautiful.
Channel. So,
Look at you guys. Look at that.
So I got my pointer here,
Okay.
and it seems I know from what we have on the table, there's a little bit more things, but what would be the direction of somebody dipping a toe and feeling like, I've heard about this through friends and stuff. Where would we could you point out one that we could talk about real Just
Well, there's not really a quick way because
Yeah.
when we talk to people, we want to spend time with them because we want to make sure, we're not just selling stuff. We want to make sure that, we're finding out what your needs are, maybe some of the deficiencies that you might be experiencing, any kind of conditions you might be experiencing. But beyond that, try to figure out what's going on in your life too. So, I mean, it's a real talk story session when we get
Wow,
people to the
okay.
booth because, in our minds, all of these can help, but
So-
I mean, what could
So
be
like
the
somebody
best?
with like a stomach problem and stuff like that, like constipation or digestive system, what would be? I mean, is there a certain combination or what do you have to?
Well, we always believe that it works from the inside out. So, for example,
Yeah.
and to mention what you had said about the meat eater before, just a little tidbit of
Yeah.
information. It takes 3 days for your body to digest meat. So, you eat a burger today, it doesn't pass out into the toilet
Yes.
for 3
Right,
days,
yeah.
people.
Right.
So, as what Ashley was saying, it depends on your lifestyle choices. For example, when you're looking at the screen, we have the pre-rolls, which we also have here in front of you. Some people don't want to smoke. Maybe someone used to be a cigarette smoker and they
Yeah.
feel that if they smoke again, it's
You
going to make
trigger,
them want
yeah.
to trigger that.
Yeah.
So, because it's a habit.
Right.
But the capsules that you see in the middle, as well as the tin on the left, those are all things that are going to help people from the inside out. We have numerous patients that are cancer patients. We have numerous patients that are dementia patients, as well as don't we have someone that has ALS?
Yeah.
And so
what is ALS?
ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease.
Is
And
that like
so-
what is that like?
It's like a neurodegeneration.
it is.
Oh,
It is.
okay,
It
okay.
is. And so what we try to explain to them is what are your needs, and
Mm-hmm.
then we can help you, because the topical on the left, our Sov stick, is just going to help you with your muscle ache. Okay, you got a muscle ache.
The one I
say
just
you
put
have
on?
correct,
Yeah.
correct. But then say you actually have a torn rotator cuff. Then you're going to want to do the Sov, but you're also going to want to do the capsules, because you're going to work the inflammation and the pain from the inside out, and the Sov is from the outside in.
Wow.
Correct. So eventually the two will catch up if you do them religiously.
Right.
Then you won't. One of them you'll probably if you just did the capsules every day like a vitamin.
Right.
All your little ailments start to go away because it takes away all the inflammation of anything that's going on.
Wow.
Because we really don't know what's going on until it causes us pain.
Okay.
Then when you cause pain, then you address it.
So you're suggesting from your education with this and your studies, if somebody has something, you can kind of guide them into it.
Correct.
Now-
Absolutely.
Now earlier, before we started, you gave me something on a stick and you told me, "Are you anywhere sore?" So that was, when did we start? 18 minutes ago or something, let's say.
Wait,
roughly.
let me check.
Yeah. 18 minutes. Wait, that you gotta dial it back for the time change.
There you go.
And so I had heard, I guess I rolled my ankle, this spot right here. Okay, not trying to disturb any
Do
camera
we need
angles.
some sort of music right now?
Like right, Jehovah.
Oh yeah, you're swollen.
Right there.
Yeah.
But, I don't feel the pain I did when I went this.
Exactly.
18 minutes.
So-
Correct.
It's about 20 minutes by the time you put the Sov on
Yes.
that it really starts
And that's what you told me, right?
That's why.
Yes, we
I'm
did.
gonna let it
So-
speak for itself.
So
no,
Kimo,
it's
give
a-
me.
wait,
Kimo,
wait.
give me. Did you put something on top?
Wait, I gotta get some stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on now. Let me finish my story.
Okay, go ahead.
I know, right? See, we always trying to cut in on each other.
Ah,
And before,
boy.
but we got a lot better. Okay, when we first started, it's like we raised the volume. So now it's more like, okay, we give each other chance. So we're growing, and then so
Cut the mic.
yeah. So I mean, I'm serious. I put that thing on, and then right in that spot, it was sore whenever I walk, and now I move my ankle like this.
It's not sore.
It's not sore.
He's
Yeah.
ready for a 5K. Let's
Exactly.
go.
So
And that's a 500 milligram. That's a 500 milligram salve. So that's a salve. So the viscosity of it's going to be a little thicker. So it's going to hang out on your ankle for a little bit and continue to penetrate. Then we have a 1,000 milligram cream, which is twice as strong,
Okay.
but it's a softer viscosity, more for like hands or people have arthritis.
Wow.
So you can rub it on your hands, or if you
Wow.
want to like you have a headache or temple, you can
Yeah.
rub it on your temple somewhere that the skin is more sensitive, and
It's kind
used
of
for, like,
mystical, yeah. It's like
sunburns and-
you
yeah.
put that on. It's like
well, I would think like say if we both play we
Yeah,
guitar
the cream
ukulele
would be good, the capsules.
and your thumb
Yeah.
is like man, because you've been playing for years, and that's like what do you call it? Repetitive motion thing.
Yes. Yes.
And then he says like, and when he does like a long gig, like 2 hours or more,
Yeah.
his thumb is excruciating. But because you're playing, you got the adrenaline going, and you got to make it through the gig, right? And you don't want to have surgery. You don't want to do anything.
No.
Put that bug on your thumb right now.
Wait.
Focus on your thumb.
Where it hurts? Now, where does it
Just on
hurt,
the
B?
joints.
Where does it hurt on your thumb?
Oh, it's my left hand, so it's.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Rub it right there.
Yeah, so as you put that on, my mom's got really bad osteoarthritis in her hands.
Yeah.
And so she was doing, I don't know exactly what the pain anti-inflammatory prescriptions she's taking, but she's taking 2 specifically just for her hands. And she's doing paraffin dips as well, just to give her some relief. Since we got the cream, which we got for, higher touch surfaces, like, your hands. You don't want to
Yeah.
have salve on it because it's pretty heavy. So she's been using the cream at night, and to enhance it, she's been putting gloves over her hands.
Right.
And she told me about a week and a half ago, she goes, you know what, I'm going to stop taking or start, easing off some of the medications that she's taking.
That's wow.
Yeah, and I mean, she's been suffering with this for years. And so to hear her say that and to see her in the garden and just, doing the little things that we take for granted
Yeah.
when we're healthy, I mean, it just makes my heart so happy. And that's really why we're doing this.
Correct.
That's
All our
that's
personal
beautiful.
journey is to malama our community.
That's
I
it,
mean,
man.
at first
Malama.
It
Yes.
helped me, and then I said, well, wait a second, it's going to help my family. And then I was like, well, I'm going to go and help all my friends. And then I was like, I got no one else to help, so I'm going to start a company.
I want to help my mom.
Yeah. I
My
wanna
mom
help your
has
mom, too.
always going, oh boy, my hand. My
Yeah.
hand."
Well, we
Yeah.
want to help your mom too, and that's
Yeah.
the one difference that makes Lahaina Hemp Company different than other companies is the fact that Kimo is our researcher, and he is a Capricorn, and he does his research. I've seen him get on the computer at 7 a.m. and it's
That's
10 o'clock
beautiful.
at night, and he's just like, okay, this is what I got. This is what I got. So, but the thing is that who we actually have our producer of the hemp. They do something a little bit different than what other hemp companies different, and that's what makes us different. Is that a lot of hemp companies will take the hemp plant, they'll shake off the dirt, and they'll take the whole plant, the flowers, the stems, the leaves, they'll crush it down and make an oil. Our company doesn't do that. We take the bud, we take the flower, and we go ahead and get the oil out of that.
Do you feel
Wow.
that is it that the stems and the leaves and the roots and stuff, it doesn't have that medicine?
No, it has the medicine in there, but it's not as high quality of a medicine.
Oh,
You're
I
not
see.
getting the full
Yeah.
spectrum.
Yeah.
You're just getting the residuals. So they're using the flower for something else, another thing, and then they're taking the root and what's left, and it's a byproduct, and they're squeezing it and saying, okay, it's CBD oil.
So basically filler.
Oh.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. And you'll see ours is nice and clean. You can see the capsules, how nice and clean the
Yeah.
oil is compared to some of them that are really dark and more of a crude.
Yeah.
And that's where
Yeah.
a lot of people will come and they will buy our product, and then literally we'll get a text message like hours later. So this is so different than the stuff I got in Oregon, the stuff I got in California,
cool.
and that is the
So Kimo,
reason
you,
why.
you really researched this
Yeah,
thing.
no,
I mean,
this
that's
is my baby, man.
wow,
This
man.
was
Yeah,
for me because
congratulations,
I needed
man.
to get off all the pharmaceuticals. So it really, for me, taking it as a vitamin, it's just magical. It's just all
See,
my
if you treat it
information.
like that, like a vitamin,
Correct.
it's
That's the
it's
key.
like easy. It's like brushing your teeth.
Well, yeah.
Every day you got to brush
I
your
mean,
teeth.
but you're
know?
talking about the application, yeah, to yourself. I want to get back to the quality. I mean, I'll answer your question later.
About ways of how to consume
Yeah.
CBD.
No, 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 no.
I'll,
What were your thoughts on that? What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, he's on
He's
the
going to do
spot.
his own research and get back to us.
right.
His capsule's kicking in from
I
earlier.
know. Oh, yeah. Speaking of the capsule kicking in, let's talk about this.
Changing the subject.
Let's
Let's
talk
go.
about chill pills.
Yeah, chill pill, anxiety.
Yeah. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, basically, I mean, I call these my chill pills. If people use them, certain people use them for different things. I find that a lot of people that use them for anxiety, a lot of people use it for anxiety. So if you have an anxiety moment during the day, all of a sudden you pop a pill, and it's 30 milligrams CBD, and it literally just takes the edge off. It allows you to just go and breathe. And basically, what it does is it just takes that sharpness away. And now people use it as use the capsule for that. But people that use it strictly like for anxiety, they'll use the tincture. and the tincture
This
goes
one?
no, the blue one, and that goes under your tongue. So it's a quicker delivery because it's instantaneous into your bloodstream. As in, the capsule takes about 20 minutes. You take it in your stomach, it goes down and it breaks up, and then it starts to distribute out through your body. As in, the tincture is instantaneously. So people that have anxiety, they're like, "Oh, I'm feeling," and they can just go boom, boom, and then, and you can just see it just take the anxiety away.
Now, this is all natural, obviously, right?
Yes.
It's from a plant.
Absolutely.
Because this is all natural in a plant, is there any kind of like, say, if you were a pilot and you had to take, or a truck driver going from state to state, and you have to take these stringent tests, would this inhibit or get them in trouble?
Yeah, so basically the full spectrum CBDs, they are definitely on the no-go list.
Oh.
For now.
I mean, there's different forms of CBD, so this is a full spectrum, so it has all the cannabinoids. You know, ours, we test them a couple times, and, you know, there's most of the time no traces of THC, but because it's full spectrum, there's going to be a little bit of everything in the mix. And honestly, there's different cannabinoids that serve as unlocks, so they help one another work better.
Right.
There's a full spectrum CBD, there's broad spectrum CBD, which actually the THC is deliberately isolated out of CBD, so it's a little bit safer. Still, most people that are very concerned about their jobs are not going to take it. And then there's CBD isolate, where it is only the CBD cannabinoid. Everything else has been taken out.
We're not trying to get anyone in trouble. We're just trying to heal people.
Yeah.
And so we provide at our booth, we have, and also on our website, we have our COAs, which is the certificate of analysis, that shows that what we're saying is true. It's,
Right.
it's from an independent third party. It's not affiliated with us or our grower. And so therefore, it's more of a peace of mind to people.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel that as far as Hawaii is concerned, we're hoping within the next 2 to 3 years that it will be decriminalized, and it's already becoming that way federally.
It's
And so
happening.
it is
It's happening.
So once it just goes through, because we have the COVID, we have everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So there's other things that people are dealing with, but I feel that this will eventually get to the point, and then you're going to have Big Farm that is going to want to purchase more of this. That's the
Yeah.
reason why they're adding it to their anti-seizure medication, because this is how it really got into the mainstream back in the 90s, with
Yeah.
the
There's
the
one
Simpson
product.
oil.
If you have something on your hand that's sore and you put this on,
And you go through TSA.
no, and then you have to go and get your weekly drug test for if you're a pilot.
Yeah.
That won't go in your blood, right?
No.
It's
You're only
three
talking
fra-
about when you ingest.
No, and well, technically, all our product with the testing is if it's below 0.3
Yeah.
THC, it's technically a hemp plant, and that's where CBD comes from. Is from a hemp plant. CBD is a product of a THC plant as well, but there's very minute quantities of CBD in a THC plant. So CBD originally comes from hemp. So if you have it derived from a hemp plant, then it's a legal CBD product.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that because, and I'm talking about pilot, right? Because I'm thinking about becoming one.
To pilot your electric bike.
You did stay at a Holiday Inn last night.
You're trying to be serious, but you're not making it. You're not telling
I don't know why I'm asking about a pilot, but that's
Actually,
something.
I have a buddy of mine I play baseball with. He's a pilot.
Okay,
and I've been
okay.
trying to get him to take CBD for years. And he's like, I can't, Kimo. I can't because
right.
of the rules and regulations. And it's each airline. And eventually, I think once the federal kicks in, and even when Pakalolo comes
Yeah.
legal
Yeah.
as a federal thing, it'll ease up on this because it's in it. They're thinking it's in it. You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think there's certain careers like a pilot where unfortunately you're going to be held to these higher standards.
So, yeah, fully.
But I mean, I think the difference, like CBD, yes, you can get it from hemp, and that's definitely where we get ours from. But because there's not like a set, like you need to get CBD
Yeah.
only from hemp.
Right.
People are still getting it from cannabis, and so how do you differentiate in a drug test? And
Right.
so I don't know. For me, like my opinion is, if you tell me you're a pilot or a truck driver, I'm gonna be like, no,
Yeah.
just because.
Just know,
No.
yeah.
It's the industry.
Yeah.
Their industry
Yeah.
rules and regulations are. It's just not
Speaking
acceptable.
speaking of hemp, George Washington, and back in those days, they used hemp for everything: clothing, rope,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, this and that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've heard this way back when.
1862.
Not that far back.
1990.
No, I mean, no, personally back. When in my lifetime, I heard it. People were saying. And so, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
You're
and,
killing-
and then I've seen
killing me.
I've seen hemp clothes, and it's cool. You know, it's like it reminds me of like Tai Chi outfit.
Well, my
made
Scottish kilt is made out of hemp. Come on.
But man, it's just like let's talk more about the product. Okay, well, I got that out of my system.
Okay.
About the legal stuff and stuff. I'm really more excited about like how I'm gonna use it for my ankle. The little sample you gave me for my foot and I feel great.
You should just feel nice and relaxed, and you
Yeah.
should have no pain in your leg, basically.
Yeah. So, what is another groundbreaking or
Yeah, what's in
a go-to thing? Chow fun.
You could, that's actually for you.
Yeah, these are
It's a gift for you.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey!
So open them up.
Oh,
You wanna
mahalo.
know?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
check-
So no, Lahaina Hemp Company.
Yeah.
We got.
Wow, this is cool. Mahalo. I love it.
You got a chopstick.
Oh wait. Oh, there's more.
Oh,
That's in the
sweet.
box.
And as we were saying about for you, each individual, like we said, so someone like you,
Oh.
where you're not in a lot of pain other than this incident,
This injury,
we
yeah.
would say that you would take a capsule in the morning, a capsule at night, and you could go ahead and put the salve on you whenever you want.
Oh,
you could
cool.
smoke a pre-roll through the day, like maybe before you're going to go and perform.
Yeah.
And something like that could just be part of your normal routine. And the hand sanitizer you have right there, we formulated that right as COVID was happening, and that is with 70%, isopropyl alcohol, a little bit of aloe, and a little bit of lavender oil.
What is this pre-roll?
That's the pre-roll. So that is the same thing that's in here, but it's a single,
Okay.
whereas this is a 3-pack.
Wow.
Yes,
I
you
like
wanna
the.
talk
I
about
love the
flower
packaging.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
feel so like Albert Einstein. You know.
It is. It's like a test tube. It's
Yeah,
so
I wanna
cool.
be the
and if
model
you don't
for.
smoke it all, you can put it back in there and
it's
save
cool.
it. And
This
then
is
that way
very,
it's,
very
G-
And
awesome.
we try to stay away from plastics, and unfortunately, some products we do have to have it. But most of our products is going to be either tin or glass.
Reusable.
We don't we'll bring any more stuff into the island. It's just not. We're already saturated already enough with a bunch of rubbish.
Kimo, this is awesome. Established in 2019, yeah?
Yes, we
That's
actually,
recently, very recent, yeah?
October of 2019, we actually started. Actually, Kimo and Ashley
What a
had been
time.
working with another company, a startup, and unfortunately, the gentleman was from the mainland and was quite pilau. And so I would say within 2 weeks of Kimo leaving them, Lahaina Hemp Company was started, and there it is.
That's
and
great.
so we went and we started it, and then we started going gangbusters with the Saturday swap meet over at the
Lahaina, yeah.
college.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And then March 17th happened, and there we go. We got shut down. But you know what? We kept going.
You know what?
And actually, during the COVID time, instead of shutting down, I actually revamped our whole line.
Yeah.
We actually added a few more products, and we redid the whole labels. Ashley did all of our labels.
Ashley did all the labels.
Ashley.
Ashley did all the labels.
All right on.
She took all our thoughts out of our brain, and then she made it into reality. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about
yeah.
right there, B.
You know when I was looking at this, I said, I want a sticker like this and 3 stickers. And look.
Showed up.
Look, man, you are manifesting like he's just growing right now.
It must be the CBD.
AB, yeah. So,
What?
remember what we were talking about earlier?
About space?
Ah.
No, what?
Last week, remember?
About
Tuesday about 1 o'clock, what we were talking about?
manifestation?
I just made that up because I forgot what I was going to ask you.
No, manifestation or synchronization or
Just so great that we get to meet and be a part of what you guys are doing. and we really want to see you guys
Expand
and any way we can help in our little way by having you on our show.
We're gonna
happy
plug
to
them
do
in
so.
every episode. We plug them in.
Absolutely, absolutely will.
Yeah.
And
Because they got to know what people need to know about this.
yeah, so a little bit more on logistics, like where are you guys located, and do you guys have an online presence, and
Yeah.
do we have to go directly to where you are?
Yes, so we have an online site. I
Okay.
can see you guys pull it up there.
Okay.
It's Lahaina Hemp Company
Bing.
.com.
Okay.
Bam.
Is that the one?
Yes, that's
Okay.
it. And so you can see our products on there.
Okay.
Wait, that's not you, Ashley.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not
You're not. No.
No.
She's using the wrong finger. No.
Now, truth be told, I do need to do some updates on our website, but we have our store there. You can order online.
Okay. Can we click on that and see what pops up?
Click away.
Okay. Okay, and then that's a picture I can pull up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is awesome. Look at that.
What
Bing.
beach is that, Kimo? Where you guys think
That
that?
was actually at the harbor in Lahaina, and that was
Are
taken
you
by a
serious?
17-year-old. Our 17-year-old
nice.
daughter took our pictures.
Oh,
of all our
nice.
products.
I like it.
That's
I
low
love it.
tide. Low tide.
Low tide. It is a family affair.
Very cool.
It truly is.
It really is.
And then, okay, and go on, Ashley, with what you were saying. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, so that's our. We have all of our items there.
Mm-hmm.
You can order from us directly online. If not online, you'd love to see us. We always love to talk story with people.
Okay.
We are at the Lahaina Gateway Center every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, that's the right across the street from the Cannery Mall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the new Ace Hardware.
Okay.
Yeah, by where Teddy's and.
So Sunday from what time to what time is it?
9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I mean, ideally, if we can see you, again, we like to talk story. We want to make sure that you're getting the right product and not just making a sale.
Do you have a physical store that we can go
No.
to right now?
No, we don't.
That's probably a good
Right
idea,
here.
though, right?
Right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have a brick and mortar. We don't have a brick and mortar because we want to put our energy and funds into product research and getting it out there. And
Versus rent.
Exactly.
No, we're gonna plug you guys
Exactly.
in like heavy. I mean,
And
even though I
thank
told
you.
Ashley when I first was talking to her about you guys' company, I said I just so into promoting everybody at the highest level. It's
Right.
always
Helping the community.
helping the
That's what
community.
That's how
Yeah,
our
it's-
company
yeah.
started. Just
So
a
we
straight
got the
story. I wanna
three,
help the community.
the three power, the triangle. Oh, who else is in your in your group that's not here that you guys want to mention, or is it just you guys?
It's us.
Radical.
It's us three.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Our fish. Our
KSA Maui Enterprises.
is our
Kimo, Steph, and Ashley.
That's awesome.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's all
Wait,
on the
where's my
bottom, on
kind?
the
Where's my?
things, Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Okay, not that one.
The blue one. Oh.
No, not that one.
Not a blue one.
No, not that one. There you go.
So Ashley, if you don't mind, so what is your experience with this with
Or your
CBD?
testimony, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was 20, I actually had stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I started using cannabis to help actually eat. I was just no interest in eating, drinking, and of course that's where you get your nutrients from. So, kind of as needed. I never really liked feeling stoned. It kind of bugs me if I don't remember what the hell it is I'm
Yeah.
doing. And so, yeah, I mean, I would, use a little cannabis to help me eat and help really nourish me back to being able to continue treatments and whatnot. And then, I was in college at the time, and when I got done with chemo and cancer, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna be clean. I just want to, get my health back. I was also playing college softball, so. And I really wanted to focus on getting stronger physically
Yeah.
and mentally. But with cancer and chemo, like it did definitely take a toll on my body. And so I think when I first got back to training, I was maybe doing like 6 Tylenol before every training session. We were doing like 2-3 day practice sessions. And it wasn't like, it didn't occur to me.
That's hardcore on your organs, huh?
Oh, that's terrible. And so one of my teammates who was in the athletic training program, she goes, whoa, what are you doing? Because I was basically emptying my bottle. into my hat.
Wow.
And she's like,
Wow.
that's bad. Like, you can't be taking 6 Tylenol. I was like, and she goes, how often do you do it? I was like, I don't know. How often do we practice? And so she really, like, you know, put her hands on my shoulder like a good, you know, caring person would.
Yeah.
She goes, you really need to find something else. And so, you know, I hadn't really known much about CBD. So I was still dabbling a little bit with cannabis. And it wasn't until afterwards where, you know, I started getting more interested in natural medicines and just ways to heal your body. And CBD came into the picture. And someone had told me, he's like, oh, so yeah, you can get the pain relief and the relaxation without the high. I was going, wait, what? Where's this been? Huh? And so, you know, I started taking it. One of the things that I gained through chemo was, you know, I have really bad discs in my neck as well. So it's like constant pain. And so the CBD, when I take it on a regular basis, it doesn't yell at me. My neck is just like, it chills out. You know, and with especially like right now, I'm going to use like a lot of right now scenarios. But right now, working from home, 2 kids, doing mostly homeschooling, it's tough. Like, it's tense. And so, you know, I love the CBD, especially right now, because it does help me focus on what it is I need to do throughout the day. It keeps me mellow, so I'm not like, kids, you need to go. Yeah, so, and I mean, I'd give it to my kids too. So it really is like a kind of come a full circle thing.
Wow. That's
So I've heard of it, lymphoma thing. But what exactly is that?
So your lymphatic system, it basically is a system in your body that helps kind of clean it out. It's like your body's filter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really hardwired into your overall immune system. You know, had I known maybe more about CBD then, which, you know, Steph talked about bringing balance back to your body. You guys have had a lot of scientists on podcasts lately, right? So homeostasis, it's your body's way of balancing out. So chemically, you know, everything in your body, like when your body is at stasis, basically you're good. And with CBD, that's one of its primary duties is to bring your bodies back to balance. And so, you know, why it's so helpful with so many different, you know, variety of different ailments and conditions is because a lot of it happens when our bodies become out of balance.
So
Lymphoma was your question.
Yeah, lymphoma, right? So when did you notice like relief from the symptoms of lymphoma?
Well,
Was it like fast acting? Like I put this on my ankle, and like 20 minutes later, just the pain is gone, or did it take a little bit longer? That sounds pretty serious. That's why, you know, lymphoma problem.
Yeah, I didn't really have much of this intel while I was going through the actual treatment itself. But I noticed, well, I mean, the symptoms of it, I noticed it manifested in like heavy fatigue. I mean, sleep 10 hours.
Oh, wow.
Wake up for my 8 o'clock classes, done by noon. Like, don't bother me. I just want to lay here. And then there was a big tumor on my shoulder. So it looked like I was super buff just in one spot.
Really?
Yeah. You know, had I known obviously about this, I would have been going a lot more hardcore. I mean, there are studies that show the effects of CBD, cannabinoids in general, with cancers, and how it can be such a great inhibitor for tumor growth and the regrowth after you've gone through cancer. I mean, in truth, that's one reason why. Also, another reason why I'm like, okay, because already my percentile of getting cancer again is so much higher, and I got 2 kids, so I want to stick around for that.
Right on.
Wow.
That is awesome. Awesome to, you know, thanks for sharing like your personal, you know, thing what was going on. And I'm looking through this
Our
gift
hemp
basket.
care
Your
package.
little goodie box.
And wow, and this is so cool. And I'll definitely be asking you guys more about this, you know, personally, because I have probably ridiculous questions.
The only dumb questions are the ones that are not asked.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
Oh, good
And
then.
the one family member that we didn't talk about that this can help your kapuna, this can help your child. Obviously, we don't recommend it for anyone under 7 years old, but I do have a friend that has a child that has ADHD and another friend who has autism, and they did it, and it made a big difference. But the one family member that we haven't talked about is our 4 Paws little fur babies.
Oh.
And we have a product called 4 Paws, and that is amazing.
Okay, which one is that?
4 Paws, it's the yellow one. It should be right there in front with you, Tubi, right in front of you.
Right next to the sign on the right of the
This one.
Yeah.
And so the 4
Or
Paws
this
is
one.
really good.
Either.
Either one, it's just different sizes. So the 4 Paws is actually really
This one, huh?
good for especially firework time.
Oh.
To help mellow them
Wow.
out, you want to go ahead and give them, it's usually about 1 to 2 drops per 10-pound animal. We have little smalls. We have a Chihuahua and a 10-pound poodle,
my.
toy poodle.
Okay.
And they both get 5 drops each twice a day. We also have a cat. And what a difference it makes with mellowing them out. The Chihuahua actually had 3 good working legs, just because when she came into our lives, she was in a different situation and she was kind of left in a cage. And so her legs didn't really fully develop. And we put her on this, and within a year, she's 8 years old. She runs around
Wow.
like she's a puppy.
Yeah.
How
We
cool.
have so many people that
That's
actually reach
magic.
out for their
I
animals.
like this.
And we don't dumb it down. A lot of people will go ahead and dumb down their pet formula. It is the same formula that's in the capsule. It's the same formula that's in the tincture. It's just that it's formulated with the actual delivery system of the drop, so that you're not getting your dog stoned.
Okay.
I formulate to where it's 1.5 milligrams per drop in the formulation for the animal, so you can count how many drops. So I recommend 2 drops per 10-pound animal. So
start
to
off.
start off with, and then you can see how your animal reacts, and then it helps great with anxiety, separation anxiety when you got to leave.
It's
If you
amazing how universal everything
if you
is
give
with-
this to
yeah.
put this in their food daily in the morning and in the evening, then all those little anxiety issues go away for your animals.
Yeah, and
Wow.
let's face it, we love our animals
Man,
more than
I'm
we
telling
love some
you.
people.
I'm telling you, I got family members.
You can, I want to give it to you.
I don't have any animals.
That's the blue one, bro. That's the blue one. That's the human one. The blue one's for the human. That's it.
I like everything I see here. I feel like these tables.
Yeah, I know. That's huge. You know how people love their animals?
Oh,
And
We do.
I have friends and relatives, no joke, that spend $2,000 and up on an animal's surgery or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Like something was wrong, so they had to go in and do something. It's like, oh yeah, my dog is like 2,000. I go, what? 2,000. So it is so cool that we're gonna expose and let people know that. And you know how much friends I have on Facebook that are effing this, effing that about the fireworks and the animals going off.
The poor things are getting driven crazy. It's not.
And if they knew about this,
Yeah.
which they
why
are,
I
which they are
formulate
gonna
it.
know about it.
Oh,
And
we're so grateful. Thank you. Because
Yeah.
again, our mission statement is to malama our community and
That's
to help
it.
heal all. We don't care what you've done. We want you to be the best version of yourself, so that you can be the best version to your family, so that you can be a productive member of society.
I love
and
it.
if we can play that part, then it's been a good day. So
Okay.
thank you guys so much.
So Arlie is gonna do us a song.
am I?
Yeah, just do a little strum.
Okay, a little stump. Woohoo, hey, all right.
Now we just need you to do our little theme song. We don't have a Lahaina Hemp theme song, so.
Oh, okay. Hey, all right. Hey,
You know?
yeah, let's do that, B. You think you can come up with a jingle jangle?
No pressure.
No,
Yeah.
no. Let's see. That's my specialty, jingles. There you go. How about this? Okay, what kind of vibe? Like, this is my this is my little thing for for like for Dell's Market or Dell's Farm thing. Is like, hey everybody, come on down to the.
I didn't bring my spoons.
I mean, come on down. All the kids under the age of 12 get a free shot of Jägermeister. Okay, I want to know a little bit more about, Sundays. What about Kahlui? You guys don't go to the Kahlui on Saturdays?
1, 2, 2.
The owners won't they won't allow CBD at that farmers market. Some owners are still
Still kind of like saying that it's kind of might
a lack of education.
Ah,
on their
yeah.
part.
Okay,
Once
so
the swap meet opens back up over at the college,
Yeah.
that's where we were. We were at the college. We were doing great. We're also at the Dojo Mission in Lahaina every other Thursday.
Okay.
So to answer your question, every Sunday at the Gateway Lahaina is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're hoping to get back into the swap meet over at the college once that opens back up, which we heard rumors that it might start in May.
nice, me.
And so we're hoping that will go back. That'll be Saturdays from 8 a.m. to I think it's 1 or 2. I think it's 1 p.m. And then every other Thursday at the Dojo Mission in Lahaina. And then, of course, we're on Instagram, Facebook.
Wow.
Woohoo! Mahalo nui.
Only at the RiFF, brother.
Hey, B, what a
Right,
great
you guys.
day, huh? We had a great day.
Yeah,
You had a
man.
great. And what
Yeah,
are you pointing at?
we're gonna go out. We gotta go out.
Oh yeah. So, anyways,
Thanks, you guys. That's for you guys, man.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. How's your thumb, by the way? Since you put the cream on.
No, it feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
we like to thank Lahaina Hemp Company
Thanks,
for being
you
on the
guys.
riff.
Yeah.
Kimo, Stephanie, Ashley, mahalo you guys, and we're gonna come and visit you guys out in Lahaina, Yabi.
Yeah.
Cause Sundays, what do we do?
I'm working, but I'm gonna come down
You
there.
sneak away?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak away.
Okay.
We can come to you. You tell us what you need.
No,
You
we're gonna
reach
come
out.
down. Sundays, I only laundry, and after that, I'm free.
I'm free every day, my brother.
Aloha, have a good one,
Hey, you guys.
everybody.
Woo! Yeah. That's it, gangy.
Thank you guys so
Well, that was
much.
fun stuff right there.
Not too bad. Not too bad. You guys are superb, unbelievable.
Oh, well,
Thank you so much.